So
Like
you,
these?
yeah.
No, what the f you can do these? Impossible.
Hub lifting. It's one of the most beautiful, brutal, and downright divisive lifts in grip sport. So what is it? Simply put, it's pinching and lifting a weight by its center hub. The raised part in the middle of the plate where the barbell goes through. Some lifters love the challenge of a hub lift, and some absolutely hate it.
Stuff that you hate. For me, it's hubs.
I mean, honestly, there's very little benefit from hub training, and it doesn't cross over to anything else.
Hub lifting traces its roots back to the golden era of old school strength. In the 1930s, York weightlifters began testing themselves in a brutally simple way, lifting a 45-pound plate from the floor using only the hub. At the time, it wasn't just a serious display of pinch grip strength. It was a badge of honor. Early issues of Strength and Health magazine challenged readers with a simple question. Can you lift a York 45 by the hub? If you could, you would earn serious respect amongst strength athletes. By 1939, hub lifting was already beginning to spread to the strength world. In Strength and Health magazine, Bob Hoffman showcased one of the earliest pictures of the movement at the time. It didn't take long for hub lifting to evolve after its introduction. Here is Tarzan Lunt in 1941, just a few years later, demonstrating one of the earliest recorded hub curls, transforming the lift from a deadlift-style feat into something even more demanding. This is a picture of Steve Stanko. He's generally considered the king of hubbing. He had an unmatched total lift of 90 pounds, witnessed by John Grimmick, pushing the limits for generally what was considered possible at the time. By the 1960s, hub lifting had evolved from the old school York plates and into dedicated training tools. The first known commercial hub device was the IronMind plate grip developer, created by Warren Tetting, a legendary name in grip strength equipment. Sold through IronMind magazine, it marked the first time athletes could specifically train the hub lift with a purpose-built apparatus. But over time, the original IronMind hubs became almost mythical. Extremely few survived, and even today they're rarely seen. Then, in the early 1990s, a new design would help bring hub lifting into the modern era. The IronMind hub, developed through collaboration between Randall Strawson and Richard Sorin, became one of the most recognizable hub implements ever made. Early prototypes experimented with different widths, but now the iconic 2 7/8 model quickly became the standard. The first contest to use this apparatus was the Delaware Valley Grip Strength Champs in the United States of America, February 26, 1995. According to gripsport.org, over 1,300 official hub lift results have been recorded across multiple hub events. Nearly a century after the first York plate lifts, athletes are still testing their grip against one of the most iconic feats in grip sport. Even today, the challenge lives on, entering the modern era of grip sport.
What I did was I squeezed really hard with my fingers.
In recent interviews on The Grip Show with host Zach Mullins, grip sport legend Adam Glass described hub lifting as one of the top tests of grip strength in competition. Not because it's the best way to build grip strength, but because it's one of the clearest ways to reveal it.
Silver bullet, axle, and you know what I think the number 3 is? More and more, hub lifting, for real. I think loadable hub. Show me a contest that features those 3 events plus one other one where the guy who won was not the strongest guy there that day.
Yeah.
No,
And-
it's generally going to work out that way.
Upon entering the world of grip, it didn't take me long to discover that grip sport legend Jedd Johnson hates hubs.
In my experience, I don't see a lot of carryover from hub lifting to other types of training. So let's talk about some other things that I do see good carryover.
James Retarides, a huge name in arm wrestling and grip sport, gives his opinion.
Hub lifting, like I said, I respect, but it's just something that I wouldn't, if I wanted a well-rounded grip, I wouldn't spend a lot of time doing hub lifting. And I know Alan is about to unsubscribe from me too. If he's
Well, yeah, bashing hubs were one thing, but block weights, now you've gone too far.
Hub lifting is strange. To most people, it just looks like picking a piece of metal off the floor. But to the athletes who chase it, they understand there's something deeper hidden inside the challenge. Maybe it's the simplicity of it, maybe it's the frustration, or maybe it's the fact that no matter how strong you become, the hub can still humble you instantly. Nearly 100 years after the first York plate lifts, people are still chasing this feat, still arguing about it, still failing at it, and still coming back for one more attempt. For a lift this small, it's left a surprisingly large mark on grip sport.
And I just want to say I'm personally not a big fan of hub lifting of any sort.